This conference will.
So can anyone confirm me is that now the screen is visible?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. So thank God it has come. So we have been discussing in the last class about the options what we were getting it in the Google My Business. That is the edit profile we have been discussed. What are the options we have to mandatorily fill it up? Then read reviews. It is going to be a mandatory that whenever you receive the reviews, you have to respond to it, even though it is a positive or negative review. And if it is in the worst cases, also it is always recommended to be the responder when you are going to get any kind of a review. If you are going to receive a positive, you can be able to thank it. And if in case if it is a negative review, please make sure you are going to respond it and you are going to solve it. So you can request for the sorry and you can be able to solve it and try to get the positive review from the same person who has been into the trouble and they have been given with a negative review. Okay. There will be three types of columns of report in the read review. One is how many reviews you have been received, how many you have been responded, and how many not responded. Try to keep not responded with the zero. Then the next thing is the photos. It is asked that you can be able to upload an image of your brand logo, the cover image of your profile. Then you can be able to add with your work related images, or it could be with your teamed up who are the people who have been working with your organization, any achievements, interior and exterior of your physical location, so that it will be easy to get communicated to the people. They can identify your place. So the images has to be uploaded, so don't keep it blank. And it is mandatory that you have to observe with what is the size or resolution it is been asked for you to upload it. So there are situations that if you are going to upload it with an higher resolution images, it may get rejected. Once the account is going to get verified with the verification code, you will be verified with each and everything. And if it is not in the as per the suggestions, it is going to show it as a rejected and it will not display that image. It could be most of the time the reason it could be of the screen resolution is not matched with what it is required. So don't put with the higher or full HD resolution images, so which may not accepted. Okay, so see with the resolutions required, it is going to show it. Then the performance means it is an insight about your page, how it is performing. So how many people are visiting your profile? Is it been visited directly by searching with your business name, or is it been searched on the Google and then indirectly they have been reached? So we will get to know that how many people are aware about our brand. So if they are aware, they will directly get connected to my profile. If they are not aware, they are finding it through the Google search engine, then you will be able to get it as indirect approach. So it will be easy for us to analyze it, how much reach we have it on the direct approaches. Then also we will be able to get to know that which age people are connecting with us, with what gender, then from which part of the world the people are visiting our profile, at what time. So these all the things that is going to help us out to get to know that how the people are responding and who are my uh, targeted audience, so that whenever I am going to create any kind of content, it will be easy for us to get to know that for whom I am conveying it. So if I know that which age people or which the age range people are connecting more to us, so it will be easy for us to make them to get convinced, because when you're writing a content, so it will be the different way of approaches will be there for the different age. So do you people agree? Is that a common content we can be able to upload it so that the people will get convinced? Or is that the age wise we can be able to target it and we can be able to convince it? So which could be better? Is it a general or is it going to be on the type of audience we have to create the content? So can anyone try to answer for this? Hope everyone have been listen to me. Okay. So you can let me know later part. So we will get to know through the performance or the insights. We will be analyzing that what kind of people are connecting with us, so that we can be able to get to know that and we can be able to create the content as per their interest. So the next thing is advertise. So we will be doing a separate topic on this, how to advertise your Google My Business profile. So you might have been seen that you will be getting credits when you are going to do with the ads. So that we are going to see how we can be able to make use of it in the coming sessions. The next thing is, if you have been chosen with the category of selling the products, so you will be given with the option of edit products. You can be able to add with the products information. So by clicking on the edit products, by clicking on get started, you will be asked to add the product information, and this information, whatever we are going to feed it up, it is going to be presented only if the account is verified. Okay, so here it is going to ask you to add with your product name, add with your product image, then which product category it belongs to, then product price. So what is the actual price and what is the selling price, that is discounted price. So if you have the same, you can have it same, or you can leave it with the product price. You can directly give it with the product discounted price. In case if you are going to have it with the different values, you can be able to enter with the different values. Then the description of your product, like you are going to explain how the product can be used or it is made it of. If it is ingredients related, anything you want to highlight it, you can be able to add it in the product description. So the next thing is product landing page URL. That means in case if your product information it has been added in your website page, so try to link with that website page so that it will be an connectivity from this information to your web page, so that there will be a increase of traffic towards your web page. So whenever there is an increase of traffic of your web pages, so it is going to help you out to be there on the top of the results. So the more people are visiting to your web page, the more you will be getting a chances to be there on the top of the first page. Then, do you want to say that this particular item is a special item of your branded? So you can click on this. If it is a normal product, so then you can keep it unticked and click on publish. There's information it is going to be listed only if your account has been verified. Is that clear with the product information? Type it as or no.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
sir.
Okay, thank you for the confirmation. Then the next thing is, after edit products, you may get the option of add services. It is not showing for me. It all depends upon the category what you have been chosen at the time of creation of your profile. So in certain categories, you will be having both option edit products and add services. For certain, it will be only products. So for certain, it will be only services. So as I said, it is going to depend upon the categories what you are going to choose with. Okay. So In case if it is showing with the ad services, you can be able to add the name of the service. If you have an image of it, you can be able to add it. You can create a poster on that and you can add it. Then you can give the description of that service, that what it is involved with and what is the price of that service, or are you providing it at free of cost. So you can be able to get the list of choices over there to choose it. So you can also give the link of your web page relevant to your service information provided on your website. So you can add it, and again that also the information will be presented or displayed on the profile only if the account is verified. Okay. The next part is add update. So add update means you can be able to add your informations like posting. So you can add the post or update. So if it is very general, if you are talking about, so you can add it in the add update. So you can tell about what is happening, or if your product prices are getting changed on everyday basis, that updates you can give it. If anything newly you are going to get launched, so you can add it over there. So anything with the normal information that you can add it as an ad update. In case if you are going to give any special offer for the particular occasions, you can be able to create the offer post. So you can add the information. So here it is asking to get verified, and then you can be allowed to add the offer details. Generally it will be asking you to add with the poster related to the offer. Then it will be asking with the product information, or what kind of offers are you going to give it, the offer description. Then in case if you are going to give any kind of a promo code, so promo code also you can have it. Then terms and conditions to get that offer benefited. If you are going to keep it with any terms and conditions, you can list it out that also. If is there any with link to be clicked, so that you can be able to connect it to that web page to redeem that offer. So you can add all this information in the offer post. Then add event. So if you are part of any event organized by any uh, the any kind of exhibitions, and you are part of it, and you want to invite the people towards your business stall over there. So you might have been seen with a lot of people, or I think in your premises, a lot of exhibitions will be happening with the inter college. So you will be able to invite the people to come and visit to your table or to your particular stall. So, like that, if it is any event organized by you or by organized by anyone else, and you want to invite the people to the event, you can be able to create a separate post on the event. So you can specify the date and time, and if in case any kind of a link or any kind of an identification code is there, so that also you can be able to provide it over there, and you can make them to get register also by giving the link of registration. So you can be able to update this information on a different various situations. So normal is add update. If it is special offer, add offer. If it is you want to even invite the people for the any events organized by you or by anyone and to be invited, so go for the add event option. The next thing is Q&A. So question and answer. So you can be able to tell about your products or services, that how your products has to be used, or if you are saying about the services, so what kind of services are provided. So generally if it is a new organization or the startup businesses, so the people wants to know that how your nature of business is going to work for them. So there will be a very common questions, general questions will be there, which you can be able to list it out. So which we commonly call it as FAQs, frequently asked questions. So you can be able to ask them to refer with that so that they can be able to get to know the minimal information about your business, and the answers also will be provided, and they will be allowed to uh, ask for any questions they have it on any specific thing. So they can be able to enter with their questions and you can be able to answer on the same portal. So these are the common options you are going to see it. So one or two options it may be added based on the category of business what they are going to choose with. Okay. So one common other options which I said is ad services, which is not over here. When you people have tried, so it may be available on your screen. So uh, can you people confirm me that how many of them have been created with the Google My Business profile till now? They can type it as yes and type it as no if not created. So if it is yes, so I'll be expecting some kind of a questions in case if you people have it. Okay, fine. So can I know the reason, like where you people are not able to create that profile? Is there any kind of issues that you people are finding, or you are not able to understand with the way I am conveying the subject? So you can be put your suggestions either on live or you can put it on the group also. Or is it you people are not able to get a time to do that? So please make of use of this moment to tell what is exactly the problem is. Okay, good. I have an existing one already. So if it is there, please check with that. Go log into that account and check it out. So is it the same options? Are you getting it, or are you getting any new options so that I can be able to get to know if there is any kind of new options are showing for you, or any option is missing? Okay, so it's okay. So since it is a very new subject to most of you people, so might be it may take some time to get understand, but make sure that you are all open to share with your views, that if any kind of issues are you finding it with us that you are not able to understand, you can let us know at the earliest so that you may get the solve with the problems, and we can be able to try to make it in your way that you can be able to understand. Okay, so you take a time and let me know. Okay, let us go ahead. So now we have been seen with all these options. Let me go with this three dots. There are few more options. So what is these options are going to do it for us? So there is an option called your business profiles. If you click on this, you will be able to get the list of all the businesses are being created under the same mail ID. Okay. So why I'm showing is this, because it means that you can be able to create as many business profiles you wanted. See, as I said in the initially the first day of the session or second day of the session, that the digital marketing learning you can be able to implement it to start to earn the money out of it. So by making the people's business to be visible on the Google, you can charge them or you can do it for the free. Of course, it is up to you. So how much confidently you can be able to do it. So how much you can be able to convince your client. So it is up to you. But if you start to do it, you there will be two kinds of clients you will be getting it. One is they may be asking you to help them out to create the account, and they will be doing the further things on their own. So that means you are going to create an account for them with their email ID and giving their access to them only. Some people doesn't want to take a risk, that let them let you to do it of your own and keep it access with you, and they will ask you to do certain changes whenever they required, so that you can be able to do it on your own account. So like this, two types of people will be there. So if it is first type of people, you can create this account on their email ID and you can give their access to them, so they can be able to do it. In case if any kind of issues is there, you can be able to log into their account and they can do it. In the second case, you can be able to have multiple clients account in your own mail ID, and you can be able to create a multiple different businesses with their different names, and you can be able to maintain all these things with their accounts one by one. So if you want to switch to another business account, so presently I've been opened the company with the VR fashions. So I want to work in another company or of my other client. So I can be able to shift it to this. So I can click on this and I can shift it to this, and I can be able to do the necessary uh, updates on their account. Okay. So like this. So how to create that another business account? So you got to know how to create one account for yourself or for one client. So how to create the second client's account in your email ID is, you can go to this three dots. You have an option of add a new business profile. So click on this add a new business profile, and it will ask you to do it what you did from the initially by creating their business details. So one by one. So in the same way, you can be able to start to create it. So once you are going to create this account, it is going to get listed in your mail ID's account. Is that understood? With this information, confirm me if it is
Yes,
yes,
sir.
or should I repeat?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, yes, I have received a question that edit profile, read reviews, photos, performance, advertise, edit products, edit services, add update, ask for reviews. Okay, so this is what you are getting it, Priya, on your login.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so do you find it any difficulty or you want to ask anything on this? Understood with all this option, how to make use of it?
Could you repeat that edit services one, sir?
So if you go to the edit service, if you are there in, if you have been logged in and you are able to see the edit services, can you click over there and tell me that what are the options are you getting it now? Is it allowing you to click on that option?
Yeah, cleaning, guards, reception services, security services, and account services.
Priya, can you confirm? Yeah, yeah. Repeat it, ma.
Cleaning, guards, reception services, and security services.
Okay, you are getting the tags to select the services and you are getting the tags
So we can't hear you.
yeah, is that you are able to hear me now, Priya? Yogashri?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So, Priya, can you repeat it, the options, ma?
Cleaning, guards, reception services, and security services.
Yeah. So these are the options. It is asking you to click on it and you can select it. So it is showing like an tag kind, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So if your services are anything relevant to this, you can be able to select that and you can give the details. Okay. So apart from that, what is the next option? Do you have it, ma?
Like add custom service.
Can you click on that add custom service?
Yeah, there's a box appearing every time
Yeah.
in that
So
name.
there it is going to ask you to add the name of the service. So what kind of service do you offer it to the audience so that you can be able to add it over there. So if you type it, it will give you the list of selection. You have to choose it from that.
So the options display according to the category we selected in our account.
Yes, 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 yes.
Yeah, okay, okay.
Okay. Then what is the next option? Do you have it over there after add custom service?
Nothing, sir. Then after that, it has to be saved or cancelled. That's it.
Okay. So suppose if you are going to type anything on the add custom service. So for example, you what is your category you have been chosen? So of your business over there.
Nothing, sir.
No, what is okay? You take it as a security over there. For example, you take it with the security option.
Hmm.
So are you getting the list over there relevant to the word of security?
No, sir,
The
no.
options list.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Type it as if you type it as security and it is asking you to save and cancel, that's it.
Yes, sir.
Okay. If you click on the save, what it says, you see.
Like add more services and the previous one which I selected.
Okay, can you click on the name what you created right now or selected now? Is it taking to you a new screen where it is asking you with more information?
Yes, sir. Price and service price.
Yes. So, yeah. In the service price, if you see, is it only it is asking you to write the value or is it giving with any other options?
I'm not able to select the service price option, but in this no price, I'm getting like free, fixed, or
The
form
place, yeah, yeah, yeah. So, what are the options? Can you repeat it? No price, free.
fixed and what's that? Formed.
The fourth one you said is
FROM from.
from it. Okay. So, if you're going to select it as a fixed, then it will allow you to enter the price. Is it like that?
After selecting the price, I'm not able to like down. I'm getting a
Fixed,
service
fixed.
description box.
Okay. Have you selected as fixed over there?
Yeah, yeah. Now I got it, sir. Fixed.
That's it. So before
Yes,
it was selected as a no price. So only
yes,
it
sir.
was not giving you to enter with the value. Okay. So if you don't mind, can you take the screenshot and can you put it on the WhatsApp group so that people who are not aware with that screen, which I couldn't show you on the screen over here. So can you just take this screenshot and can you put it on the WhatsApp so that everyone can get to know that how it looks like.
Sure, sir.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you very much. So do you have any question on this?
No, sir. Thank you.
Okay, fine then. So hope everyone other than Priya, so were able to listen to all this conversation. So have you people got connected with what we were talking in it, and are you people have understood what we spoke about? So should I repeat anything on that? If understood, please type it as clear so that we can go ahead. Or if you have any questions, you can raise it. Okay. So thank you for the confirmation. Okay. So, okay, thank you, Priya. We have been received it. Yes. So we shall go ahead with the next option. So now, as I said that we can be able to add a new business, either it could be of your other business also, or it could be you might be creating it for your client purpose also. Okay. So you can add a new business information. Then the next thing is, in case if you are asked, like you are the business owner and you are going to do this activities on your profile by logging into your email ID. Okay. So you are supposed to do the add the images, add the update, so add the product information, add the service. So all these things you are supposed to do it on your own. Suppose if you feel it that you are not having a time to do this, but it is mandatory that you have to do it, because if you don't do any of the activities, then it is understood that your profile is not active and you will not be there on the top of the list. Okay. So in this case, if you are not able to do it, if you are not having a time to do it, but still the work has to go, means what you can be able to do it, you can be able to appoint a person and they can be able to work for you. But is it possible for us to give our email ID and password? Because if you have to log into my VR fashion login, you are supposed to take my email ID and password. So do you people agree to provide your mail ID and its password to the people, and you can be able to trust the people and give the complete access? Very good. So is there any person who is ready to give it? So I hope no one is ready to give their access to anyone, right? So, but my work has to be going on. The show must go on in that way. So in that case, what I can be able to do it is I can be able to make that person as an access user that they can log into my account with their user ID and password. That is their email ID and password. So how I can be able to do it is by clicking on these three dots, you have an option called business profile settings. So here you have an option called people and access. So you can click on this, and here you can be able to find yourself as a primary owner, and you can click on add option, and here you can provide that person's mail address, and you can be able to give the access. There are two types of access you can give it, as a owner or as a manager. If you are going to give it as a owner, so you are going to give the ownership of your account to that mail ID access holder, so that they can be able to create, edit, delete, same as your ownership, and that person can be able to give access to the other third party person. So if you are okay with all those things, then you can give it as owner. But most of the time we don't give the ownership. We may give it as a manager, where they can be able to do the changes on the Google's profile, Google My profile. Okay, they can be able to edit it, but they are not allowed to delete it. So it will be easy for us to monitor them for the changes they are being done with, and even with our absence, the work it is going to keep on moving. Okay, so you can add that person's email ID and keep it as manager, and click on invite, so that they will be able to get a mail. They will receive a mail in their mail ID as accept invitation. So they have to click on accept invitation, so that they can be able to get their name listed as soon as they accept it. So their name, it is going to get listed below to our primary ownership, and their, what is the uh, type of access have you given? Is it a owner or is it a manager? So that name also it is going to show it over there. Then they will be able to access this account with their email ID and its password. So is that clear to everyone related to giving the access to the third party?
Yes, sir.
Good. Thank you, ma'am. So the next thing is, in case if you want to stop using this profile, I don't want to continue with this business profile. So you can be able to go to this remove business profile, and you can be able to click on this remove profile content and managers, and you can be able to click on continue, and you can delete it. So you can stop using it, you can delete it, and this information will not be listed out on the Google anymore. Suppose if you want to say that I want to keep this profile, but as of now, I want to say to the people that this business has been temporarily closed or permanently closed. I want to keep the information, but I don't want to delete it. But I want to tell to the people who are searching for me that we are not existing with that business operations. So if you want to tell like that, you can go to the list of business, your business profiles. So you can go here. So you can see that this profile which I changed, I am able to get the edit services option and bookings options also. As I said, it is going to depend upon the categories what we are going to choose it. So on that, there will be one or two options. It is going to make a changes. Okay. So what you can be able to do is, just a moment. Yeah, sorry. What you can be able to do it is after going to the your business profiles, instead of selecting that particular business name, you can click on the manage multiple profiles so that it will list out over here. So you select that particular business, and here you can go to the actions after selecting the particular business name. So you can go to the actions, and here you can be able to get an option under mark as. So if it is currently working, keep it as open. If it is temporarily closed, you can select this. If it is permanently closed, you can select this. Or if you want to remove the complete business information, click on remove business. Okay. So this is how you can be able to update with your status of your business on the Google platform. Is that clear with this? How to manage your profile? So is there any doubt on any options till now what we have been discussed? Okay. So now let me take an example of edit services. So I think Priya, you were getting it in this way, the options,
Yes, sir.
a plus mark with, yeah, okay, good. And you are getting the option of add custom service. Suppose if your list of service does not comes under this option, you can be able to write it separately. So let me take it for example, digital marketing, and click on save. And if I click on the digital marketing, so I'll be asked with this service details, and we were getting it in this way, no price. So only it was not allowed to add the price. So if I select it as fixed, I can give the price of my service. Suppose if you want to say that my service price, it is going to be within this value. In that case, I can give it as from. So that means, so my price value, it will start from. Okay. If I am not saying that I am going to fix it, I'll say that my price, it is going to be minimum of this value, and it may go up to a different value. So if it is like that, you want to specify it, you can choose it as from. Okay. Okay. So now, after giving all this information, so suppose if you feel it that you want to connect it with your a link where the people has to feed up their information. Say, for example, the people are interested with our service, so they are ready to take the service. Okay, so I want them to show their interest by giving their contact details. So this we call it as a lead generation form. So is that possible that we can be able to create such kind of a form, and we can be able to collect the data of the people who are interested with? Because I'll not be able to get to know that who has reached to me and they are ready to take the service. but they didn't find it anywhere the link which can tell about their interest. Okay, so how I can be to create such kind of a lead form? So either I can use it over here while writing the description, or when I'm going to talk about my product. So there also I can be able to add it that form. So wherever it is applicable, wherever I can be able to make use of it, either I can use it in my description of my uh, profile. So in case if I want to use it, a link to feed it up with the audience who are interested with their contact details. So how I can be able to generate with that kind of a form. So we have a lot of third party applications, so you can be able to create the lead generation forms, but it is not going to be on the free, it is on the chargeable basis. But is there any kind of a free tool which you can be able to use it, and you can be able to track with their informations, and we can be able to ask more details. So you might have been seeing a lot of people are using it for the survey forms. So they'll be asking you to give your opinions on the particular products or services. So are you interested with certain things? So a lot of MBA people or with certain research companies, they will be keep on asking you to give your views or your opinions in it. So such type of lead generation able to create it. Yes, we can create it with a free of cost. So how many people are aware with this Google Forms? Please type it as me, the people who are aware about the Google Forms. Have you used it? Is that no one are aware about there is a Google Form? So if you are not aware, at least you can type it as no. If you have been used with it, you can type it as yes. Okay, good. That's nice. So is there anyone can help me out to create this Google Forms? Okay, so I'll be showing you, so you can be able to put your views. So I'll be showing you how to start with, and you can help me out to create with any particular options if you are used with it. Okay, so there are two ways. One is either you can directly go to the search in the address bar, you can type it as doc docs.googleforms.com/forms. So this is one way you can be able to log into it. So I'll put it in the WhatsApp group. So this is one way. Or you can directly go to the Google Apps list. At the bottom, you will be able to get an option or the app called Forms. So you can click on this. In either of this way, you can be able to get log in into your Google Forms account. So once you are logged in into this, you will be asked to choose with the template. So what kind of a template of the form you want to use with. Yeah. So once you are going to get login into the Google Forms link, you will be asked to choose with the template you want to use it, what kind of a form with what kind of backgrounds you wanted. You have a few of them on the display. If you want to get more options, you can click on the template gallery. So click on template gallery, you will be able to get this list of forms types. So for what purpose are you creating it? You can choose it directly, so that there will be some questions, it will be ready-madely, that is, it is a predefined form sets. So you can choose any one of this. Suppose if you are looking to create of your own, you don't want to use with such kind of a questions, you want to put it of your own, so you can be able to click on the blank form and you can generate it. So click on the blank form and rename this form in what name you want to have it. So I'll give it in the name as inquiry form. Okay. So do not remove the complete name and try to type it. It will not allow you. So because it is an auto saving mode, so you have to keep a letter and then you have to write it in whatever the name you wanted. Then later part you can be able to edit it in whatever the name you wanted. Okay. So suppose if I'm going to remove completely, so it will not take it. Okay. So only I'm going to edit it by keeping some characters over there. So now it is going to accept it. Okay. So a lot of people will be finding it difficulty to understand with this. Okay. So you can see that I've been named it as a inquiry form, and you can see on the top in the list of forms created on your account. So do you want to keep it in the name as untitled form, or do you want to be identified with this inquiry form, or you want to give it with any other name? So you can double click on it or single click, it will change with the same name what you are given for your form. Okay. So this externally it is going to show it. This is internally it is showing to the people who are going to open your form. Okay. So I'll wind up for the day. So by starting with a Google form. So we will continue in the next session. So the next session will be on. Can anyone confirm me? Okay, fine then. So we are going to meet on Monday. So we will log in at 6:30, and we will make sure that it will start at the exact time. So sorry for the inconvenience if it has happened for today. So thank you all. Have a wonderful weekend.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.